As a punishment, they took Lord Harry's name away and put him in the back of the shed. He soon heard Coldy's story about Godred. "Pa," he said, "that couldn't happen to me." But he was anxious all the same. "Please, sir, I'm sorry. I'll try to be different." "The passengers don't trust you," said the manager. "You will take the truck instead." So number 6 took supplies to the Summit Hotel. And he took gangers to work in the morning and brought them home in the evening. He found it dull and grumbled. "It's important work," protested Wilfred, "and tough too." "Tough, that's a little lot." "Yes, tough," said Coldy. "Have you ever been across Devil's Back in a gale?" "No," said number 6 thoughtfully. "But I do see what you mean." A mile below the summit, the little line runs along a rocky ridge. Always there is wind, but sometimes it is gentle. At other times it's fierce and very, very dangerous. Then all passengers' trains stop at Devil's Back Station. But whatever the weather, store trains and rescue trains must go through. A few days later, number 6 reached Devil's Back at 5:15. He was on his way back with a truck to fetch the railway staff from the summit. "All clear now," said the station master. "The last train to leave the loop. Don't waste time, the wind is racing. We'll have a gale in half an hour." He went inside to set the points, but then the telephone rang. He came out and looked very worried. "There's trouble," he told the crew. "Come in and discuss it out of the wind." They soon filled the truck's big tank with water, and sandbags ballasted the van. The wind whistled around them as they worked. "What is it?" asked number 6. "There's been a climbing accident," explained the driver. "Coldy and Catherine are bringing up a doctor and a rescue team. But Catherine is too light to stay in the gale, so we'll have to go up ourselves. The water and the sandbags will steady us if you can keep going. We have a good chance of getting through. Can you do that?" "I'll give it a jolly good try," said number 6. When Colby arrived, the doctor and the rescue team changed trains. The manager was there too. "Splendid," he said when he saw the preparations. Now, number 6, it's up to you. The god signaled the driver and they were off. A real job at last, said number 6. I'll show them. I'll show 'em. I'll show 'em. Leaving the shelter of the station, the full force of the gale struck him like a blow. Caldy and Catherine saw him waver. Go it, they yelled. Number 6 heard him for the moment. The next, he was battling on alone. He didn't feel so brave now. All he wanted was to get out of the vicious, stinging, icy wind which seemed to come at him from all directions. The truck lured and swayed as the wind tore it. It whimpered and groaned as through in pain. She wants us to go back, thought number 6. But I won't. The manager is relying on me to save the climbers. We must go through. We must. Slowly they struggled on, till in shelter again on the other side. They climbed the final steep and rolled triumphant into the summit station. They brought the climbers safely down, and an ambulance whisked them to the hospital. The next morning, their leader came to say thank you. My friend Patrick, he said, hurt himself helping me, but he's mending now, thanks to you and your brave engines. We'll all would be proud if you will call this engine Patrick too. The manager smiled. Well, number 6, would you like that? He asked. Oh, yes, please. Patrick and the other mountain engines are now all good friends. He's still brave, still ready to take risks when needed. But he knows that it is stupid to take them just for the sake of showing off.